What's up, YouTube? I'm back again with another video. This video I want to talk about teen and dating. I feel like I need to do this video because my audience, a lot of you guys who watch my videos are teenagers, which is a good thing because I made this channel specifically for youth, people who are in their teens, early 20s, whatnot, and one of the things that one of the things that happens when it comes to teenagers that you want to date, you want to you want to find love, you want to find you know somebody, and it's nothing wrong with that, but as long as you're smart about that, and you know just tell you guys my story. I actually didn't date in high school. I know some of you guys are gonna be like, what, you didn't date in high school? Nah, you lying. But yep, I didn't date in high school. And the reason why I didn't date in high school was more because of my personal decision. As you watch my testimony video, I said that when I was seeking God, I was all in about seeking God and all in about seeking God. I wasn't worried about no, I don't want nothing distracting me. I don't want nobody if I was gonna be with somebody, it had to be somebody who loved God just as much as I did. And at the time, I was really focused on God. I mean, in middle school, I did try to go date, but by then I was like, nobody's for me. But like high school was, it was, not say that it wasn't tempting. Don't get me wrong, because there were some girls, but I ain't gonna, but I knew what I wanted. I knew that, if I was gonna date somebody, it had to be somebody who loved God. Not saying that nobody else didn't love God, but I just like it had to be somebody who had a relationship with God, who was seeking God on their own. So that's why I didn't date in high school. And I know that might sound crazy to some of you, because I know a lot of you guys already went somebody or had gone with somebody, which is cool and all. But if you're dating somebody and you're like a Christian, if you're have a relationship with God and she doesn't, I mean that can't, there's bound to be conflicts between that. Now if you both don't have a relationship with God, you're just dating, if you're not, you know if you're not if you're not saved and she's not saved, then okay, that's different. But I'm talking about those who actually, you know, get you like to Christ, you seeking God, you have a relationship with God. It's best to go with somebody who's has a relationship with God as well, because you don't want to date somebody, you don't want to date somebody that doesn't have a relationship with God, and then you try to pull them in, and then they're gonna try to pull you into their ways. That's not gonna be fun for neither of you. And then next thing you know, you end up miserable. Because I've seen so many relationships, in my life where, one person was in the church, one person in the church, and then the next person, this person was out in the world, and then they start dating because, I was like, oh, I could change him. I'd be like, oh, I could change him. And then next thing you had domestic violence, somebody gets pregnant out of wedlock, and then, all kinds of drama happens between those two. And I don't want to go through that, because I grew up in a family where a lot of my family members got divorced. A lot of my family members, went through divorce, and I knew that I didn't want that. And I grew up in a family where a lot of my family either got divorced or they broken up with somebody because of X, Y, and Z. So I knew what I wanted in a relationship, because I've seen so many dysfunctional relationships in my life, and I knew what I wanted from the get go. So know what you want in a relationship. Don't just get in a relationship just to be in a relationship, because, you know, a lot of times we get pressure into dating because we don't want people to call us gay. We don't want people to think that, oh, you can't get with nobody, oh, that you're lame, oh, that you're gay, whatever. And I went through that, and I went through that temptation. Believe me, I had people call me gay and stuff like that, just because I wasn't going with the baddest chick in the world, just because I wasn't, just because I wasn't attracted to somebody who was considered bad. I mean, not saying that she wasn't attractive, but I was saying that I looked at more her personality than her looks, because there are plenty of good looking girls out there, but they got attitudes. They want to fight you and stuff like that. Like, I want that. So, and then also my area where I live at, Richmond County, we had the highest teen pregnancy rate in the state of North Carolina where I live at. So, like, I definitely didn't want to date somebody who who didn't value sex before marriage, because I knew that if I got somebody pregnant, it was over. My mom didn't play that. So that's why stayed away. I stayed away from dating in high school. But there are practical ways of dating. So I'm not just speaking to Christians per se, but I know that most of you guys know that I'm a Christian. Most of you guys follow me, know me personally, so that's why I'm telling you guys from my perspective, from my point of view. But here's some tips on dating. First, find somebody who likes you for you. Don't just go with somebody just because she's cute or he's cute, he's fine or she fine. Go with somebody who likes you for you. Like, they like you because they like you because you like your personality. They think you're fun. They think you're smart. You have something in common with them. Like, it's this person. I might both like anime. I might both like video games. Y'all might both like going to you know Carowinds or Six Flags or somewhere like that. Y'all have something in common. Y'all have similar special interests. That's the first thing. Date somebody who likes you for you. Date somebody who likes you, you know, for you. You know, like, you don't have to buy them shoes, and you don't have to buy this person movie tickets, you don't have to buy this person dinner, just so they'll stay with you. They'll like you because they'll like you because of your personality. They'll like you because they think you're a good person, not just because, oh, you got money, or, oh, you want a football team, or your cheerleader. They like you because of you. So that's the first tip. Number two, what I was mentioning earlier, find somebody you have something in common with. Again, you know, you want somebody who you can relate to. You want somebody who who you're compatible with. I mean, I know, for a long time, a long time, it was hard for a guy, we have to try a little harder than girls, because girls, they could just, be themselves. But with guys, a lot of times we have to put on this, side. I was like, oh, I'm cool, I'm bad, I'm fly, and this and that, and dirt, you know. And which is not wrong with that, because as men, the Bible tells us to seek. The Bible wants us to be God, hunters. He wants us to chase, but he doesn't want us to be desperate. He wants us to, you know, be able to discern, which girl is for us, and if you're not a Christian, but you feel what I'm saying, like, you want somebody who's for you, you want somebody who you got in common with. You want somebody who, y'all got something in common with. They got similar hobbies, special interests, you know. Like, if a girl likes video games, for example, like, that's, you love video games, then bam, because I think a lot of guys think that girls, we get the stereotypical image of a girl, like, oh, she's into shopping, she's into um you know medic panic pedicure and stuff like that. She's into stuff like that. You think of girls being, more feminine and girly, but there are a lot of girls out there who are into, like, who are tomboys, who are into, like, nerdy type of stuff, prime example is my cousin. My cousin dated my cousin. My cousin's married right now, but like when he was dating, when he was dating his wife, they were, they both play video games. They both play Guitar Hero. They both play NBA 2K. They both used to when they was the kids, because they knew each other for since they were little kids. They would play they play the PlayStation 1. So like, they already had something in common. They already knew what each other likes. I mean, some things she may not, she may be as into as him. Like for instance, my cousin was huge to anime. I mean, she watched anime, but she wasn't like that much into it. But because they like each other they like each other for them. They was able to they was able to learn each other's special interests, and like that's why it's important to find somebody who likes you for you, and something that y'all can get along with each other. Y'all have something in common, so that way you guys can have fun and it won't just be like, oh, I gotta go out with this, oh Lord, because the next thing you want to do is find somebody who's when you're trustworthy, meaning that you would send them to your parent. You wouldn't mind them meeting your parents. You wouldn't mind them meeting your parents, because I'm not repeating myself, but anyway, you wouldn't mind them seeing your parents or your guardian, whoever you stay with, because you could trust them. You can they're not just around here. They're not just around here doing whatever. I mean, they got good. They smart. They know how to handle their business. Like, you want somebody like that, and that's why you should you should want them to meet your parents, because if you plan now, unless you're just this guy who just want to just finessing chicks and just want to talk to girls, you didn't care about the whole, oh, let me meet your parents type of thing, then that's different. But like, if you're somebody who you really love this girl, you really love this dude, I mean, you'll want them to meet your parents, because that shows that you guys respect each other. That shows that you guys are not don't want to just date, just be dating. You want to actually have a real relationship. You don't really just have this title of that's my boyfriend, that's my girlfriend. You want it to be something you want it to be something intimate, because I mean, not saying that you probably not gonna get married to her, but at least you guys will plan on staying for each other for more than like 2-3 months. You guys plan to stay each other for at least a good year. That's why you want to meet your. That's why you want to meet your parents, because your parents will tell you, oh, is this the right one for you, or not, because they've been around. 9 times out of 10 they'll know if that's the right person you should be with. So that's why you want somebody who you can trust. That you can tell. That you can tell. You know that you can trust. Because again, me coming from a family that I come from, I come from a long list of dysfunctional relationships, so I see it all. This person, this person, this person, he wanted to meet your parents, or this person, he just, he's not family oriented. He just wanna, wild out and stuff like that, or she wanna just wild out. She don't really care about doing stuff for the family, and like those type of people are, yeah. But you want somebody who's, who who is genuine, and who cares about you personally, like, because if somebody really loves you, he'll make sure that he is respectful, he is polite, and this type of stuff. Like, you know he's not just or she's just not all about themselves. They actually care about you. They actually respect you. They respect you enough to know that, okay, I had to act I had to just prove to them that I can I want that have what it takes to date your daughter or date your son. Like, I have what it takes. Why would I date your son? That's why you want to date somebody who got their stuff together, who makes good grades and whatnot, because you showing the parents that, okay, this person is serious. He's not just he's not just like he's not just like every other guy, every other chick. This person is something different. This person has morals. This person has manners. This person has respect. Like that's the type of person you want in your life. So that's my thoughts on teenage dating. Those are 3 steps. You want somebody who likes for you. You want somebody who has something to come with. You want somebody who you can show up to your parents or guardian or whoever you live with, and you also like also you want to know how long you plan on staying together. That's not a thing. How long you guys plan to stay together? So that's number 4, because I think that a lot of times, I mean, when we high school, we not to really think about marriage, because we young, we got time to, we got time. We ain't thinking about the long term really. We just want to date just to date. But like again, if you're a Christian, I mean, because I'm speaking to both sides. But if you like serious about God, you want to marry somebody who you date. And the reason why I say this because and the reason why I say that is because when you're dating, because if you're just dating just to date, and if you give life to God, then you're saying to God that that my life is to you. You'll pick the right one. You show me who is the one I should commit to, because in the Bible days people got married. Like, there was no dating back then. You had to be married to be considered legit. Nowadays, if we with somebody, is we dating somebody. So you want somebody who you want to be married with. Now, but if you're not on that level yet, at least be somebody who you don't mind staying with for a good amount of time. So that's why I feel like you know, go with somebody who you plan on being with on long term, and not just, oh, I'm being with this person just so I can show to my friends that I can get a man, I can get a girl. Nah, you want somebody who you want to stay with for a good amount of time. So anyway, that's my tips for dating. Um, want somebody who you want somebody who works for you, somebody who has something to come with, you know, somebody who you could, bring home to your parents, and also somebody who you're gonna be with on the long term. So thank you.